Well, hello there.
A few moments later.
What is going on, guys? My name is ggforgoblinguide, and today we're gonna play Rakdos Burn in Modern. Let's get started. So, like I just said, today we're gonna play Rakdos Burn. I wanted to play this today because actually one of my subscribers, actually more than one, told me that they liked Vexing Devil. I do like this card too, but honestly it doesn't work in a Rakdos Burn shell. Works more in another shell, which I'm gonna show today. This would be my list if I wanted to play Vexing Devil. I would play it in a Rakdos Burn deck. So the reason is Rakdos has less burn than Boros, so you're gonna have to play more like creatures or burn, which Vexing Devil plays those role, and you can play light up the stage because most of the Rakdos deck costs only 1, except for all of these 7 cards, Eidolon and 3 Blaze. The rest of your deck costs only 1 mana. Skewer the Critics, Revel costs 1, light up the stage costs 1, and the rest costs 1. What you can do with your Vexing Devil, you can have it and bring it back with Lurrus. So that's a thing that is pretty good with the Devil. In this list, we're also splashing white with the Sunbaked Canyons and 1 Foundry here for 3 Path to Exile, because I believe Path to Exile is way better than Fatal Push with the burn deck, because you cannot push a Wormcoil Engine or another problematic card like Uruk Champion, because it has protection from black. So Path to Exile is pretty much a necessity for burn. For our sideboard, we have 2 Skullcrack for the life gain hate, 2 Smash for artifact hate, some Surgical Extraction for Uro, Dredge, pretty much any graveyard deck. Lurrus as our companion. We have 2 Rain of Gore. So I like this card a lot. It's an enchantment. Whenever a player would gain a life, they lose that bunch of life instead. So if you play against an Uro deck, this is a very powerful card. And after that, we have a burn spell that is only acquired by playing Rakdos, which is Rakdos Charm. You can exile all cards from target's player's graveyard, which is good against graveyard decks like Dredge, but you have another option of destroying an artifact or dealing 1 damage to its each creature deals 1 damage to its controller. So if you play against like taxes, this is good because you can either destroy the vial or deal 1 damage for each creature the player control, which most of the time they're going to control at least 3. So that's a typical normal burn spell, but sometimes you can deal 4, 5 damage, and so on. If you're playing against Dredge, this card is also excellent, because you can destroy Shriekhorn, you can exile their grave, you can do 1 damage for each creature. Rakdos Charm is just a very versatile card for Rakdos Burn. I know there's like a lot of different lists from Rakdos Burn. This is the list that I made today. I checked a lot of Rakdos Burn lists, and I decided to put some cards that I like together. There are like the list with Lurrus, where you play like 4 Bobble, and you go all in with the Lurrus plan, which is not this list today. You have the Vexing Devil list that you go all in with the Vexing Devil, and you play like Claim to Fame, which is not this list today. And you have the list with 4 Light Up the Stage, which it is good. I think Light Up the Stage is actually a pretty good card in this deck, I believe. But I didn't really know which line I wanted to go, so I decided to do like a little smash of every archetype from Rakdos Burn, every kind of list from Rakdos Burn, because it's not really a defined like deck. So I wanted to try out pretty much everything, and maybe I'm gonna do another video where I'm gonna cut the things that I didn't like and the things that I like. So without further ado, let's get into round number 1 with Rakdos Burn. Alright, so here are in round number 1, we're gonna show our opponent our Lurrus. So I'm pretty sure our opponents are gonna think we're on Rakdos the Shadow, because that makes sense. Yeah, that's a pretty good keep, I believe. So what I like about this, or are we playing against Rakdos Shadow from the start? Oh, shock and pass. Okay. Play our Blackcleave. Play our Swiftspear. Probably going to die to a Lightning Bolt or Fiddle Push. Nope. Okay. Sure. Takes a Searing Blaze, which I believe they're probably... I'm not sure yet if they're Rakdos Shadow. They might be like a Rakdos midrange. So let's shock our Blood Crypt, play our Goblinguide, and get in there. Unearthed. Alright, so I'm pretty sure they're not Rakdos Shadow. They are probably on Rakdos midrange. Fortunately, I don't have a Lightning Bolt to prevent the Lightning Elemental from hitting. I guess I'm gonna have to discard 2 cards. Okay, no Rakdos, no Lightning Elemental, which is good. This is what we wanted to see. So this Bolt is going face to activate our skewers, and we can play everything. So skewer your guy, skewer your face, and bump in the night your face, and get in there. And that's lethal on turn 3. That's pretty good. Pretty fast. So, like I said, I think they are on Rakdos mid-range, pretty sure. So what do we want for this matchup? I think Path to Exiles are pretty good in this matchup. Fortunately, we're not gonna have our white as consistently as our black source, but I think that's fine. I don't think Rakdos Charm is really worth it, even if they're using a lot of... maybe it is. They're using a lot of graveyard synergy, and Surgical Extraction is probably not worth it against them. I think that's about it. They have a lot of removal spell. Like, I didn't see one this game. They didn't have a push or Lightning Bolt, but most of the time they're gonna have a lot. So I think Vexing Devil is going out in this matchup. And I believe on the draw I'm gonna cut 3 Eidolons. So we have less instant speed interaction with this Rakdos deck, which is not good against a Lightning Elemental. But we have like more cheap spells that we can cast before they discard our hand. So I think it's like okay, like even. Yep, I'm gonna show my Lurrus. Alright, so we have a lot of lands. Way too many lands. If they Inquisition us, we don't have a hand anymore. Small. Alright, that's a keep, I believe. Rakdos Charm is probably the worst card here. Bloodstain, go. Okay, let's try to play a guide. Fortunately, we don't have fetch land. Again, to cast our Searing Blaze at instant speed. Alright, they don't want this Inquisition, or they have like a bolt or a push. Well, they fetch shock, and they didn't like draw their Inquisition. So this trade is very fine with me. Unless they have like collective brutality. I believe that... okay, that's fine. We have the Blaze. So let's chuck that in. We drew our only Eidolon. Just fine. Because... Alright, Lightning Elemental. I think now I'm gonna discard just Eidolon and a land here. I want this land back. Searing Blaze is not a very good top deck unless they have another creature and we can top deck another land. Maybe the Eidolon was supposed to be a keep, but they're running a lot of removal, so my creatures are not that good in this matchup. So let's discard the Blaze. Alright. So they're gonna be able to bring back the Crux on next turn. Which is a bummer. Well, we're gonna have an answer for the Croxa. That's good. Let's pass, hold this Foundry. I really hope they don't do like Land, Inquisition, and then Croxa, because we cannot beat this Croxa without this path. Alright. They didn't. They decide to keep Fatal Push, which is weird because they play Unearth. So usually you want to keep like your best creatures, which is probably Lightning Elemental. We're gonna take 3. So I think no matter what, we're happy with our draw, because if we draw a land, we're gonna put Lurrus into our hand. And if we draw a burn spell, well, that's a burn spell. So let's just put Lurrus and pass. Again, same thing. If we draw a land, we're fine. If we draw a burn spell, it's a burn spell. Unless they make us discard a card. Alright, now we need a path. Alright, so it's not too bad. I'm just gonna play my Lurrus and play my Goblin Guide and pass turn. Because just in case they have a removal spell. Sure. Yep. They have another one. Yep. Yeah, well now we're in trouble. We're gonna need another path. Okay. Block. That's not good enough. Let's crack this. It's not good enough. Alright, let's just concede. So go on this surgical. The Cruxas are annoying, and Rakdos Charm might not be good enough. But I have 3 Charm, and it's better than, like, top decking a Rakdos Charm is way better than top decking a Surgical Extraction, because they're gonna have like some creatures, like at the end they had 4 creatures on the battlefield. But I guess I can cut them 1 Eidolon to bring 1 more Surgical and go with that. But I believe 3 Path and 3 Charm should do the job, and like quite enough. Yeah, that's a keep. 2 shock lines, never great. But we're gonna work with that. That's fine. Okay. Opponent's pretty low. Let's hope they don't have brutality here. Feels like a brutality. Don't do it. No. Just play Kroxa. Kroxa's fine. That's a brutality for sure. Yep. 2 modes, okay. Probably good taking a Lava Spike. Gonna go up to 13. Yeah, not... What? Taking the Blaze. Okay. That's interesting. Alright, pass turn. I guess we're gonna lose this Lava Spike to Lightning Elemental or something. That's why they did this. But they're going down to 6, so we're gonna be at 8. We're gonna lose this Lava Spike, so we just need 2 burn spells. Alright, that's 1. Pass. It might kill us now, but can't do much about that. Honestly, Rakdos Burn is a lot more sorcerer speed. That's the only problem with it, I think. Okay. Alright, now we can top deck a Rakdos Charm. Let's go. Come on. Rakdos Charm. They might like bolt their own creature in response. Think we have enough 1-mana spell that I want to crack this Sunbaked Canyon right now, rather than play Lurrus in my hand, then put Lurrus into my hand. Well, okay, let's see if it would have mattered, because we might be just dead. Yep, that's quite alright. Pretty close game. Going down to 2. Alright, so we're dead next turn. We just need a burn spell off the top. Any burn spell is good. Oh, nice. Was not the Rakdos Charm, but that's still alright. Skewer the Critics. Nice. Let's get around number 2. Alright, here we are in round number 2. Sure, Lurrus. Opponent is also playing Lurrus, so I believe they might be on Shadow. Looks like a Boros Burn hand, but it is not. And that's a pretty good keep. 2 creatures, Lightning Bolt and Searing Blaze against a creature deck is pretty much what you want. So, while we're waiting for our opponent to mulligan, as a small reminder, if you don't know me, my name is ggforgoblinguide. I put burn content every single week on YouTube. If you like burn content, consider subscribing to my channel. And if you like Rakdos Burn, this list, consider putting a little thumbs up on this video. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. Oh! Oh! I haven't seen this deck in a while. Okay. Well, I believe we just get a basic mountain and play our guide. Next turn we can do Swiftspear plus Bolt or just Searing Blaze a creature. Let's see what they play. It's fine. Well, they have the hammer. So So this is just flashed. Is it equipped right away? Right, it equips right away, so they can have like the hammer and attack me for 10 right now. But I guess like holding on bolt forever is not that great. Alright, light up the stage. I think it's Swiftspear time. Holding up bolt. Yeah, it's a bit risky lightning bolting their like I could go face and just like hope they don't have anything. But they have an equipped Moth Nexus, so only one hammer and we're dead. I think I'm just gonna hold the bolt for now and pass. We can always bolt end turn. Like, I want to hold this bolt for one turn because next turn we're gonna have Scalding Tarn plus Searing Blaze, so we're gonna have these two to protect ourselves from the kill. Yeah, they have it, so... Not sure if they're going to go for it, though. Alright, end of turn. That's dumb, they're just gonna do it in response, so let's take our draw. So let's just attack, and we're gonna have the Blaze and the Bolt. Path to Exile, sure. So, the 4 damage, I'm just gonna bolt them, so I can actually kill this. They're gonna have to use the hammer to protect it. So now we know they have the hammer, so I'm just going to pass. And we can always crack our Sunbaked Canyon and stop, because we have another Tarn in hand. Sure, put Lurrus into hand, that's fine. They can do it now if they want to. This doesn't give them trample, so that's fine. Yeah, they're gonna do it now. That's fine. I'm just gonna get my Blood Crypt, chuck that in, and crack my Sunbaked Canyon. Right, another mountain. So... I want to play my Tarn and suspend Rift Bolt and just say go, I think. Because we know they have, don't know what it's called, but there's a 1-mana spell that you can attach an aura to or an equipment to another creature, so they can activate this and put it on this. So let's say the attack I block, or I could even take it. The attack I block. Next turn I'm gonna have 3, 6, 9. We're gonna be at 4. That's not good enough. We suspend Revolt for sure. And I think we just say go. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna risk it. I'm just gonna Searing Blaze right away and light up the stage, because I can just block. If they have the path, that's fine. We're gonna go down to 4. No, not to 4, but to 2. I'm just gonna do Blaze right now, because I believe we're dead in 2 turns. So I'm gonna need to play my spells and not just hold my Searing Blaze and pray like anything. They won't have anything. So Eidolon and Vexing Devil are 2 bad cards, but they're still blockers, so that's fine. I was almost thinking about bringing Deflecting Palms in my sideboard, but I thought like 3 path is fine. But now the 2 first matchups make me want to play some Deflecting Palms. I guess I will block, because 1 more enchantment equipment and we're dead. Oh, I just clicked through it. Well, never mind then. I just clicked through blocks. Well, I guess we would have died. Alright, so if we top deck Searing Blaze, I think we win. Oh no, they have a blocker here. Alright, they draw 2 cards, so they might have like another equipment that they can equip their Lurrus. Let's go face. Not good. I think I'm gonna try to kill the Lurrus, because just too problematic. It gains them life and they bring back a creature every turn, so I cannot attack through winning with my creatures. If they have an equipment, they have it. I'm just gonna try to kill it right away. Alright, it is dead. Now I'm gonna play my Vexing Devil. They say that's fine. Play the Eidolon. And get in there. Alright, they're gonna chomp with the Nexus, which is fine. So next turn, we're gonna have to chomp with our Eidolon, because we only have 2 lives, so we need to block with him. And then we can put our Lurrus into our hand and play whatever we draw, unless we draw land. It's a pretty tricky game. Not that easy to... like, for them and for me, like, for both players, one top deck could swing the game completely. Like, now they don't swing because they're just afraid of dying, which makes sense. Alright, so we're just gonna swing with it's a bit annoying that our Eidolon is here and they're probably not gonna block it. I'll just attack with these two. They block the big one, go to 5. We're gonna put Lurrus into our hand. We're gonna hold that line for a Searing Blaze and we're gonna say go. They have Path, we're dead. Yeah, and then next turn we're gonna have to say go. Because we're at 2. We got luck by our own Eidolon in this game. Because I didn't block earlier. I wanted to, but they attack. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to block. All right. I'm just gonna pass. So they cannot activate this yet. Oh, they can. So we're in trouble. Because if they have any equipment, we're dead. We have Swiftspear. Only have Swiftspear, so it's gonna be hard. We drew a lot of creatures, like, which are not that good in this matchup. We had to draw burn spells to end yeah, and now they can just not attack. And yeah, that's game. Damn, we drew another creature at the end too. Doesn't matter because we cannot cast anything in our deck. So all the path, smash, and the charm. And I'm gonna cut. But guess Vexing Devil is okay in this. All of our creatures are not that great because they're just gonna have a bigger creature, so we're gonna have to win with our burn spells. I guess Vexing Devil is another matchup where we have to put it out. Eidolon is pretty good because they have a lot of 0 mana spell, and we're on the play this game, so I think I'm gonna keep it. I think I'm just gonna cut like light up the stage and bump in the night. Just try to go for more aggressive plan. Eidolon is a bit less aggressive, but like then bump in the night. But it locks them from playing a lot of 0 mana spells, or if they want to play it, they're gonna lose a lot of life. I think that's a keep. It's not great, but it protects us from a hammer, and we can potentially kill them out of nowhere. So I think I'm just gonna play Mesa and go get a Blood Crypt or Lightning Bolt something if I want to. Okay. Okay. Blood Crypt tapped. It's a nice top deck. So I'm just gonna play the Eidolon and pass turn. So they don't have the the free attachment right now, but they might have to just hammer into the attachment. Okay, that's a pretty good top deck, because we can get rid of this. So let's do just that right away. See what they do. They pad the Eidolon response, sure. Opponent says I couldn't respond to the build ability. It just went automatically. I don't know, maybe they were on auto yield from the Eidolon ability. Well, they're technically 2 more life. They have technically 2 more life right now, I guess. Let's grab a mountain. Probably gonna smash the Smithereens, their creature. But before I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna wait just to see if they're gonna put an equipment on it. And we can always smash this if we need to. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna smash it. If things really go wrong, I have Rakdos Charm for the egg month. Lurrus into the hand, sure. Well, we're gonna do the same thing. Put Lurrus into our hand. We have Blaze and Rakdos Charm up. And if they start making 1,000,000 tokens, that's fine, because we're just gonna Rakdos Charm for 1,000,000. Yep. Alright, response. Gonna Blaze the Lurrus. So we cannot protect. Sacrifice the bar range for Sender to protect the Lurrus. I guess we can just play our Lurrus as a 3/2 lifelinker. We don't have anything in our grave, but it's not really the end of the world. So let's just play this like that. So we're gonna have a blocker for this burn Fortender, and we can have our Rakdos Charm up. And honestly, just attacking with our 3/2 is fine with me. Yep. Okay. So we're in trouble, because they can protect one of them. Sure. Okay. That's fine. So no matter what happens, we cannot kill this right now. Bit too late, but that's fine, I guess. We can just attack for 3. Get in there. Nice little lightning helix there. Let's Skewer the Critics. Almost dead, but not quite, so we're just gonna say go. Yep. Okay. We're gonna get a hammer. So what a play that we could do if we really want to, we can destroy this and pass. But we don't have to use it right now before they do anything, so let's just wait for them to use their Colossus Hammer on something. We can path the thing that they want to put the Colossus Hammer on. Okay, that's the same thing. Yep. You want to put it on this. Well, sure. Yeah, that's fine. You can always like destroy this. And now we can attack with our 3-2. Probably not gonna block. And we can bolt them, so they're gonna have to sacrifice this. Let's crack this, see what we draw first. Alright, that's lethal. So pretty much no matter what, they're dead. Alright, pretty good. Let's go to game number 3. I think on the draw I'm gonna sideboard out my Eidolons. Bump in the night. Yes, can go back in. Guess I could bring like surgical extraction, because Lurrus, we played our Lurrus both games. Both games Lurrus was relevant. Nah. Skullcrack is another consideration, because Burridge Fortender says prevent the damage, so damage cannot be prevented with Skullcrack. I guess that's fine. And just 2 bomb in the night. Yeah, that's fine. Having a lot of ways to prevent them from killing us with 3 charms, 3 path, and 2 smash the Smithereens is pretty good for us. Helps us a lot. That's a bit too many lands. Yeah. Let's mull. That's only 1 land. It's a Sunbaked Canyon. Oh, this, but the rest of the hand is pretty good. We're on the draw, so I'm gonna put away the Skewer. Hope we can draw our second line from the top. And I hope it's gonna be a Blackcleavecliff. Okay. Wow. It might be dead, like they have double hammer and we're just dead. It's a crazy turn 1. Well, they have a hammer, so we're gonna need to draw land. Because they're gonna get their hammer. And... oh, they just have 1. But they kept the 1-lander? Okay. Oh, land. 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 Oh. Okay. I think it's too risky to attack, because if they top deck a second land, we're dead. Yep. So they did not draw a second land. And now we need our land for sure. Because they're gonna have 2 hammers. We're gonna have to block and destroy the other one. Yeah. Yeah. We're not in good shape. I think no matter what, we're dead next turn, right? Because we can kill one of them, but not the other one. Alright, I shall live mode to 5. Alright, let's get around number 3 then. Concede. My opponent's hand was pretty good, and we didn't draw a second land, fortunately. That happens. Alright, we're in round number 3. Okay, and we keep this. We don't have a black source, but that's still fine. We don't have a... like, we only have 4 bump in the night and our Lurrus too, or the... like that we need our black source, so that's not really the end of the world. And we're gonna top deck 4 bump in the night in a row. Forest. Okay. Arbor Elf. Nope, Amulet. Okay. Well, that's a pretty good hand to be in an Amulet deck, because we have a lot of Swiftspears. Okay. Oh. They missed their 3rd land drop. So we're in very good shape. We top deck another bolt, we win. Or if they don't draw their land, I think they concede. Alright, did you hit? So they can make 4 mana. If they have like a Dryad or an Azusa, well, that works too. So they can fight. They can put up a fight here. Okay. What can they do with 2 blue? Yeah. I was going to play Vexing Devil post-combat, but now that we drew light of the stage, probably better to play that. Okay. Oh, okay. They won this Sakura Tribe Scout. Fortunately, we are 2 off lethal, so I think what we're going to do is just bolt the scout because I think they want it. And we don't really need more damage. They're down to 5. Probably have a good chance at winning next turn, because we can like Searing Blaze our own Swiftspear. If they don't play a creature, we win. If they play a creature, we win. So unless they can play a Titan here. But with only 4 cards and 2 lands, yeah. Alright, so 3 path. 2 Skullcracks. All the Eidolons out. Yeah, I think that's it. Light up the stage is a bit too slow in this matchup. Searing Blaze, not the best card ever. Just 2 charms. Like, it's flexible because it can blow up the amulet if we need to. And if we're in late game and they have like a billion zombies, it can just top deck win the game. I think just 2 is fine. Searing Blaze doesn't do much. Eidolon on the draw is not good. Light up the stage on the draw is not good. Because remember, it's not a prowess deck. We don't have like free spells like a Metamorphose or Lava Dart or Dodging Growth. That's a good hand, but again, we need our second land for it to work. But again, we're on the draw, so like these kinds of hand you keep as a burn player. On the draw, I mean, and on the play. And we have Bolt to kill like the scout at if it's the first play they do. Sure. Nice. So let's just bet shock for black. And I guess we play Swiftspear first, because I believe they don't want this to hit the battlefield, so they're gonna take 4. But if I play Swiftspear first, they're gonna have to take 1 and 2 next turn, and then next turn we can do Sunbaked into double Vexing Devil. And we're also gonna have the option to kill a creature and do other stuff if we need to. So now I think we just Vexing Devil. Yeah, Vexing Devil. Alright, that's pretty good. That's 1 mana deal 4. Better than a Boros Charm. Vexing Devil, it was the only turn it's going to shine in this video. Oh, okay. But they're dead if they don't have anything else. And they don't have an amulet, so this Simic Growth Chamber doesn't do anything. Oh no, sorry, you don't have a third land. They're not dead. I thought that this was a land. Land. Ooh, okay. Bolt. Skewer. And bolt. That's a turn 3. Yeah, Vexing Devil was because of you. Best 1-drop creature red in Modern. Not this Swiftspear. Swiftspear sucks. Seriously. No, Swiftspear is like the best 1-drop in Modern, probably. Alright, so let's get around number 4. Alright, here we are in round number 4. We're gonna show our companion. Opponent is also on Lurrus. I don't like this hand. But I think we keep. It's like it's not the best hand as a like burn hand, but still 12 damage, 3 lands. It's okay. Oh, they're burn. I just realized it's a Demian. He's always on burn. So. Alright. Pass turn. Now they're gonna be like what? Blackcleave with Eidolon? What is going on here? Sure. Gonna have to bolt the Eidolon. They always do this play, because it's not the first time I play against them. They always play the Eidolon first before attacking, but if you just attack with the guide, I would have bolted the guide for sure. And now you just, like, the Eidolon would have done 4 damage, because I would have used Skewer plus Lava Spike to kill it. Because if you want your Eidolon to stick and not your Goblin Guide to stick, always attack with Guide first and hope your opponent bolts it first, and then you can just play your Eidolon afterwards. If they just say, okay, I took the damage, well, they're gonna take 2 and a 2 farm Eidolon anyway, so it's always better to go for this line. Oh, we drew a lot of lines. We're in trouble, honestly. I think I'm just gonna do hard cast this, because we have no way enough burn spells to kill them. Down to 2 cards. We might just want to kill their creatures and hope to win with our Eidolon. But we might be dead right now. Fork Bolt. Yeah, they're playing Fork Bolt too. I don't really know why, but... Okay. Kill this. Go. Feels bad using double Rift Bolt. Just 3 mana deal 3. I might be dead here. Okay. Okay, so I know by doing this I'm locking myself out of the game, but if I just suspend Rift Bolt, I can top deck a burn spell every time, but probably I'm just going to die to a burn spell like this. But my only chance was for them to draw nothing, and then I can just attack for 2 every turn. And I was down on my burn, so I couldn't really, like, I could have suspended Riftbolt, but I think playing Eidolon and just attacking for 2 every turn was probably better. Don't know if that was clear or not, but I understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, so Vexing Devil, not good because they can just bolt it. Free path for core firewalkers and other annoying creatures. Rain of Gore is actually pretty good, believe it or not. It stops Helix and core firewalker every time he's going to gain life, he's going to lose a life. That's actually not too bad. And I think we just cut 2 Eidolons. And that's it. Like Rain of Gore, if we don't top deck our path, stops core firewalker completely. Now, if we top deck like 2 path and a Gore, I'm gonna be sad, but doesn't always happen. All right, so that's fine. That's a matchup where I would like to have my pushes over my path, but honestly, Burn is not very popular right now. Like, this guy, yesterday I played against him like 3 times, and I'm still playing against him, Burn. So, and this is the only Burn player. Us and them, that's it. I think rather than Blaze, I'm almost more tempted to just suspend Riftbolt and Skewer. Nah, I'm gonna Blaze. So I'm gonna lead my white. Do I need more my white? Nah, I'm gonna need more my black. Yeah. If I top deck path and they have a core firewalker next turn, this play feels bad, but I could have waited to see if they have the core, actually. Yeah, I could have waited. Oh, no. No. Oh my god. And now I'm top decking path. Uh, uh. Oh, we have white, so that's fine. Alright. That's annoying because I wanted to attack with my guide this turn to prog the light up the stage. That was my plan. That's why I wanted, like, that's pretty much why I wanted to suspend Riftbolt and Skewer the Critics, the Swiftspear next turn, so that this turn we would have a way easier light up the stage. Alright, let's just do that. Feels like a very bad turn, but we're gonna do that. We have 5 answers to core firewalker in our deck. So let's try to draw them. Damn. Probably dead next turn. We know for sure to have this. We're at 5, 3. So it doesn't really matter if we put mana with this. So I think I'm just gonna play with my odds and try to go for just more aggressive mode. Yeah. Oh, we're dead. Alright. Bit unfortunate. They were on the play game 1 and they had a pretty awesome game, awesome hand. A lot of creatures, and then game 2 they just had Core Firewalker turn 2, which is like pretty much the best scenario for both games with Burn in a mirror. Alright, feels bad, but let's get around number 5. Okay, here we are in our last round, trying to save a little 3-2 with Rakdos Burn. We're on the draw? Yes. Our hand is not good on the draw, at least. Well, oh my god, that's worse. Gonna hope there are creature deck. Or that Eidolon is the best card ever against them. Just guy. Probably gonna let that live, bolt it. Oh, 1 mana deal 4. We got there. We got there. That's pretty good. But they might have like a mana leak or something. Let's try to slam the Eidolon. Hope it passes. It will not. Or maybe they have like a growth spiral. Nice. So Eidolon passes. Oh, spell snare? Okay, that's fine. Bolt. Yes. Pretty good starting from our opponent, and we have 2 beautiful Searing Blaze waiting to be played. Now the land. Okay. Play the guy. Attack. Probably just gonna crack this end of turn. I guess I could have played the Scalding Tarn just in case they have like a field den next turn. With House Hour of Promise, we can like start blazing some zombies. Well, can double blaze it. Did they play their land? No, they did not. So they're gaining 8. This card is so good. Alright, I think we just concede here. Cannot beat an arrow. Can like kill it, but we have to get rid of this too. It's impossible. If it was only Omnath or only Uro, that was fine, but the 2 of them is hard to beat. Rain of Gore. Skullcracks. Searing Blaze. 3 Vexing, unfortunately, but they have Pad, they have Blaze. They have Lightning Bolt. I think Path, like 2 Path is okay, just to beat the Omnath. Like the Rift Bolts are unfortunately not good in this matchup because of the Fairy. Oh my god, if only I had one more life. I think we still keep. It's so good. Like, this hand is so good that if we draw our line, I think we win. That's the kind of hand I keep with Burn. If I draw my line, I win. I keep it. And at the very least, if we don't draw it, we have other spells that we can do, so... well... guess I'm just gonna skewer. Yeah. Why don't you pass my Swiftspear? Double Rain of Gore is useless though. Land. Nice. Alright, I'm just gonna say like I don't have a land. Either Gus my Swiftspear, please. No. Damn. I'm gonna play Eidolon first. To get like mana leaked instead of Rain. Because the turn 3 is the turn they tap out most of the time. Bottom that. We need lands. Yes. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna play the Rain and attack. Hope they cannot Teferi bounce this. Let's see what it does. First time playing Rain of Gore against 4-color Arrow. Sure. I think I'm just gonna play the second one, just in case they have a way to bounce this. To be sure they don't gain life. The Cryptic countered this bounce. We're in trouble. Fine. Okay, so I'm pretty sure they cannot gain life for now. And they're at 9. We have 2 bolts. Fortunately, we didn't win game 1, so they now they know we have Rain of Gore. Alright, let's try to Lava Spike. Passes. Alright, let's just pass. They say go. Alright, let's crack this. Ulcha. Cryptic. Force, sure. Yeah, I like that. Eidolon. Go. Ooh. Fun in the night for the win. Yes. Rain of Gore! But now they know about it, so they're gonna have like Wilt or something to destroy it, I guess. Ta-da-ta-ta. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back it. Still don't think the Vexing Devil are great in this matchup. Okay. Oh, okay. We keep. Looks like the same hand as last time. If we draw a line, we're good. Nope. Okay. Even if we don't draw a line, we have double Swiftspear. Fortunately, this time we don't have a black source, so even if they path or Swiftspear, cannot play the Rain. Eidolon is not a good top deck. We already have one. Sure. Yeah, they could have Nath right now if they want to. They just say go. Oh my god, we have 4 canyons and 1 foundry. Yes, white. They don't have blue, but they no, they have everything they need for Supreme. So I'm just gonna go more with my Swiftspears rather than play an Eidolon. Okay. There are 3 cards, but now 4. Our hand is not good though. Yep, saw that coming. Land. Yes. Eidolon. You got it. So, just to play around Supreme Verdict, I'm just gonna play the Rain of Gore instead of the other Eidolon. If I didn't know, if I didn't saw Supreme Verdict last turn, probably just play the second Eidolon would be okay. Sure. Alright, 1 land and they have it. Put Lurrus into our hand. Hope they don't draw the land they need to get this Field of the Dead active, because we're gonna be in trouble if that happens. No, they're gonna gust. Oh, they're gonna bounce the hand. Yeah, fuck. And they have the field. Alright, do you have another one? Wow. Alright. We only made a 3-2, but we beat Europiles, which is always a win. So, if you enjoyed this video, put a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more burn content. If you like this list, maybe you want to make change about it, maybe you want to see me play another list of Rakdos Burn, but not this one, definitely let me know in the comment section below. And I'll see you next time in another Modern Burn video. See ya. Bye-bye.